Good old Gattaca. What's happening?
Never heard of this.
It's basically. Oh, you've never watched it, even like in like biology. Sometimes biology teachers in like high school, they fucking, because it's about gene editing, right?
Oh.
Because it's about gene editing.
Good to know.
Alright, let's get started on working. Oh. Earthbund. I'm gonna play more Earthbund. I posted my stream in the stream channel.
Nathan said at least you showed that sketch.
I don't understand. Okay.
So basically, they have this entire, based on your genetic predispositions, and they actually have like gene edited like supermen that are well, they're designed to be essentially perfect and in the roles that their society assigns to them. So basically, you're born in this caste based solely on your genetic makeup. And what the main character wasn't produced by a geneticist, right?
Nathan said nothing to it then X3.
So they're kind of in the shitter because their genetic makeup doesn't. So the movie is about like he basically steals the identity of someone who actually has good genetic makeup and goes on this sort of like tries to live life as one of those like upper class people. It's actually a really interesting movie. I would recommend it.
Try.
Yeah. And here's the thing, now we're actually getting into gene editing. And in the other video they actually said, oh, it's like a pair of scissors and stuff, like a kind of cut and paste thing. Now we're actually getting to the point where it's more like a word processor, where you can type things, right?
Can you like erase autism or something?
If we know the gene that the issue is, we don't know what gene causes it. Like, we don't know where in the genome. Because if you remove something in the genome, the issue is, of course, like, what happens, right? But if we knew exactly where the gene for autism was, like where in the genome it was, and we cut that out, and we knew for sure that that was just the genetic makeup for autism, then you could get rid of that, right? Yeah, you could fucking do it. Although it gets really dicey, because what if there's a lot of ethical implications for that? Like a fucking ton. Gattaca deals with some of it, how it could like promote eugenics. society because you actually can practice it at birth instead of trying to do it their really shitty way of fucking sterilizing or killing certain groups of people who are inferior. So, you know, and here's the thing. Say you have a child who has the genetic, like, predisposition for something like homosexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be ethical to remove that?
Yes.
Like, again, that's the issue when we get into gene editing, right? It's in the rudimentary stages, but it's getting there, right? So it's like, ooh, okay. Like Gattaca's interesting because in 2011, NASA actually said it was the most scientifically plausible science fiction movie. Hey, shut up, me. Shut the fuck up, me.
No. No, wait, Mark, I have a response to that.
But
Hold on.
fuck up, me.
No, wait, I have a response to that. Where is it?
What?
Here you go.
Let's see it.
I was expecting a beep. Oh my god.
That's good. I like that. It's Kermit saying, why don't you just eat my asshole? Okay. I like that.
No, Jesus.
Fuck you. You gotta get the drugs. Wait. Did you just buy a frying pan from the drugstore?
Yes, I bought a frying pan from the freaking drugstore.
What? I've been to a drugstore that does, like, sell things.
Yeah.
They don't have
Shoppers
frying
Drug
pans, usually.
Shoppers Drug Mart, I swear.
Well, yeah, or Pharma Plus, Rexall's Pharma Plus. That's I'm not gonna mention what else has been cooked with gas, but
Shadow! Stop scratching the door.
stop it, Shadow.
Are you?
Croissant.
Are you going to finish that croissant? And then he just throws it into his mouth and he eats it like a shark.
Yep, exactly.
It's weird, actually. Even in game logic, that shouldn't be.
What, having a higher healing item?
Yeah, that's cheaper. Yeah, what the fuck?
Croissants aren't
Where's the
expensive.
supply and maybe the croissant is just price controlled. Maybe it's cheaper because the commies got to it.
Yep, that's
Nationalized croissant industry.
Bubble cheese.
Where do you work? Oh, I worked in the government-owned croissant factory. They get paid nothing.
paying nothing to put out
Be right back,
ambitious
guys.
puff
Be
paste
right
into the man.
Go, man, from
Fat-ass cow.
The cow is an agent of the bourgeoisie. We must slaughter it.
I got a heal up so I can take on the mole man. The mole man.
The mole man cometh.
No, we go with to the mole man. The mole man don't come with, we go with to him.
Listen. Never correct me again.
Why?
Because it upsets me greatly.
Big boy, you gonna cry?
I'm gonna cry very hard now. Look what
Yeah,
you
that's
did.
what I thought.
I'm gonna drink yogurt.
Hit a bat with a bat. Players level 2 and 3. And
Are you
4,
gonna? So are you gonna name Pooh Mallows?
and 5.
Is that how this is gonna work?
What?
You're gonna name the worst character Mallows, right?
Actually, I already did name the worst character, Mark.
Who is that?
The dog.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're welcome.
I'm not a dog. I don't know if you realize this, but I'm not a dog.
Level 6. Oh, no level 7 yet. I gotta say some shenanigans to make room for that bitch. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have just eaten my skip sandwich.
You should have just eaten your saw.
No, croissants are useful. It's the skip sandwich that... It just heals for a little bit and then I move real fast.
Did I move real fast and run around? So I don't. Or it does nothing and it's just a homeopathic bullshit thing. And it's just lying to you.
It's all placebo.
Yeah.
Back! Oh, my teddy bear! Yay, level 7!
You won.
Eat that skip sandwich. Three baggies.
How did that happen? Oh my god, the game just did that. I couldn't dodge it.
Yes, I'm level 19. I'm becoming strong, boy. The blur is becoming stronger, girl. PK Thunder!
Yeah. Waluigi is not Super Smash Brother.
He's not in Super Smash Bros. He's still a shitty fucking stroke.
Yeah, he's not in Super Smash Brothers, and everyone's like, everyone's here.
Well,
What about Dig Dug?
Waluigi was in Smash,
As
wasn't
an
he?
assist.
Oh, where's
Oh.
Dig Dug? I
Yeah,
don't see him shoving hoses up anyone's asses yet.
where's Dig Dug? I want
That's a
Dig Dug.
Namco IP.
I don't fucking care.
Buy him. Buy Namco. You know where to go. What's Namco doing? Fucking nothing. I haven't heard of a Namco game in 20 years. It adds a little bit of it adds a little bit of amphetamines into your bloodstream so you go real fast.
Inner time of need.
It adds a little Is there an option to hold up the drugstore so you can take everything? Oh, that's a shitty game.
This isn't Grand Theft Auto. This is fucking...
Listen! If I see a drugstore, I want to hold it up. That's my prerogative as a player. Why is it dollars? Isn't this supposed to be, What do you mean? What the fuck's that supposed to? This is a Japanese game, isn't it?
Yeah, Japanese use dollars.
Not to use the yen.
No, they totally use dollars as
Listen,
Miyamoto.
Listen, Miyamoto does not use US fucking dollars
Oh, you
in
know
his
what? You're
daily
right. They use
transactions.
fucking francs. They use the British pound.
They use the pound sterling. Yeah, they use the fucking Vietnamese dawn. You know, it's in their name,
They use
Vietnamese.
the African dollar. That's why everything is so cheap.
They use the African dollar. The African dollar. Use Zimbabwean currency. Listen, you know that would be good, but they use them. Maybe a sandwich is $38. Like a fucking burger is $38 because everyone it's just a Trump. Post-Trump world where everything's tariffed to shit, even ground beef.
And all the rich people get a small loan of $1 million and they all sound like Donald Trump with his small, beautiful hands.
Yeah. Small loan. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone gets a small loan of $1 million. All the rich people, all the upper class people get small loans of $1 million.
Like,
Not that low income worker at McDonald's. He doesn't get squat. He's a loser.
Yeah, he just all you need to do to be successful in life is get a small loan of $1 million. That's also like, doesn't have any interest because it wasn't a loan; it was a gift.
That is true.
Yeah, and he did have access. He also had access to really good loans, like actual loans, because his father was a real estate tycoon, right?
Nathan said he's good up. Nathan said yes.
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, "Make America great again"?
Nathan said yes.
Oh, shit. There's a present up there. I want a present. I want it. I want it. I really want it.
You want? You want it?
Yes.
You know, when I see a present in the middle of a mountain, like whatever this is fucking range is, I don't immediately think, yeah, I should totally grab that. I think it's either somebody.
It's obviously a treasure chest in the sky. It's obviously a mimic.
Listen, I don't. I either think it's. I either think that it's somebody else's, or it's a Ted Kaczynski mail bomb.
It's a Ted Kaczynski mail bomb.
I don't know which. Like, it's not clear. It's not clear.
Oh god, what is this bullshit? 2 beds, why not 3? Jeez.
You need to start using my upper lady.
Shut up.
Fuck, die.
Blair, no. Blair, no.
Oh, thank god. There you go.
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said return to combat? Eat that state-owned croissant, yeah! You can feel the fucking inefficiencies flowing through you.
Come in, this shit.
Don't remind me of that fucking...
What's that? You're going to buy
You-
instead?
Really now. You're
have
really...
the audacity to purchase another brand of chips.
You will regret that purchase. With the fucking ominous music in the background. I fucking love Violet Red Sun. My oats are of the highest caliber. I know a good rye when I see one. Yeah. My oats
Oh, I got another
Violet-
croissant. I got a refund.
Got a refund from your state-owned croissant.
Yes. Oh god,
The bear. Oh yeah, no, it is state-owned because you're facing against bears, so you're deep in Soviet Russia, dude. Mighty Bear.
No! Fuck you!
His name is Mighty Bear. His actual name is Ivan.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, Blair's fucking dead. Well, can't believe Flair. I can't believe Flair is fucking dead. Is what I almost said. Is Blair Ric Flair? It is unclear. This is the average childhood memory of going out in the wilderness, just fucking killing animals. Yeah. You know, this theory that Earthbound takes place in Russia is getting more and more related by the day.
So actually, the currency that they use is what's the currency for Russia?
The ruble.
The ruble.
Nathan said persevering face.
Yeah, that's true, but maybe the ruble at this point in time is so devaluated that they just decided to peg it to the US dollar.
I guess it is communism at the time.
Well, I mean... some old habits die hard, you know? Well, yeah, I don't know if they would use the... Maybe all of this stuff is actually black market shit. And you're buying it with dollars, smuggled dollars, sure? Because there's no free market yet. So the drugstore is actually operating illegally. That's why burgers are so expensive, because you have to buy them with...
Actually,
because they have to...
$4 for a fucking hamburger is fucking...
They hadn't opened their McDonald's yet in Moscow.
Not even a quarter of that.
$28 is absolutely ridiculous for even like a gourmet burger. Is not going to put you out.
Burger at Red Robin doesn't cost $24.
Yeah, I'm telling you, cost of living's high, probably because they're smuggling those in, right? I mean, what else would you explain? Give her some weed, she'll be fine.
Oh, you piece of shit!
What? Give her some weed, she'll be fine.
I got $100 and they're asking for 110.
Oh.
Walk all the way back to the drugstore to get fucking $10 from the ATM.
The inflation has increased the price of living by $10 since you last went there.
Nathan said, what if I told you that I have a legacy account?
80s. You know, this is unrealistic because every single ATM I've been to has only allowed you to withdraw in $20 increments.
Really?
Yeah.
Nathan said on SL.
They only dispense 20s, so it's like... So it's like 20, 40, 60, 80. Haven't you also... Blair? Like, isn't that also a thing? That's Saskatchewan.
Blair lives on Canadian healthcare.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 110 is cheap.
That is true. If
Nathan said I usually get on it at a daytime when you're asleep/working.
Well, you know, it's like, that's like, even if you're uninsured in a country like fucking, Norway and stuff, it's still just going to cost you 110 for the entire visit. Right. Yeah, no, because why American healthcare is so fucking expensive is because, they go by these, I think they're called price masters, but they're like books. Charge masters. Yeah. They're inflated.
It's usually for like the healthcare people.
It's for insurance, right?
Yeah, the insurance and healthcare people. It's like they charge insurance this much, but when it goes through insurance, it's just... And it's like they don't have prices for just like regular people.
Yeah, they go with the charge master even if the person's uninsured, which is ridiculous. And the reason why those prices are so inflated is because insurance companies demand a fuck ton of like concessions and stuff and discounted rates. And so they're like, okay, well we need to make money, so how do we do that? Well, we charge the fuck out of
Nathan said
out of the insurance companies, but they'll get discounted. So technically, it's a discount. Yeah, it's they could get rid of that entire system, and that's why public health care in the US wouldn't be as expensive as the system they have now. Because insurance companies are like, the taxpayer is not going to be paying those, because the only reason those are there is because of private insurance companies.
Going crazy from the echo.
Well, that's why I muted the
said
game,
I was very
so
worried about telling
I
it.
don't have to deal with that.
And all you say is I see.
Yeah, I know, it tricks me out too, because I'm like, ugh. I don't like hearing myself.
All you say is I see.
Yeah, I know, it tricks me out too, because I'm like, ugh. I don't like hearing myself.
I thought I muted it all on my end. Ah, shit, no.
Oh, you didn't. Now everyone knows now.
Oh, no,
Everyone
there's a
knows.
small tick right there. Whoops.
Everyone has weird
Nathan
friends.
said then you're probably upset with me.
Oh.
Nathan said and I shouldn't have told you.
Hates the system.
Sure.
Ow, my back.
Ow, my back. My spine!
My spine is broken.
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said your spine's too broken?
What could I do besides do that?
Nathan said yes.
I may as well break it more.
No. No. Yeah.
Oh no!
Kill Mark.
Run away from
Eat
the
the
bears.
Punch him.
Don't punch.
Nathan said because that is my female account.
Kick him in the butthole.
If you punch someone, he will be very upset.
Yo, trick, yo.
What if an alien came down from space to Earth? What if an alien came down from space to Earth but all he said was give your salt shakers?
I'd have to shoot him.
You shoot him because of that? It's like, well,
Yeah.
gotta shoot him. I can't give one of my salt shakers.
Nope.
It ain't illegal because it's technically not a human, see? So I can shoot him. So no laws apply to him.
Stupid alien. Pulls out his
Yeah. Sure.
Guess what? Everyone thinks you're sweet.
What?
That's what you get.
FTK that shit.
I fucked the RKO out of fucking nowhere. I don't know.
Someone come in my arms.
Someone need to desperately come into my house so I can commit castle doctrine against them.
What?
The castle doctrine is basically that law where if somebody goes into your house, you have the right to just fucking shoot him, murder him mercilessly. Well, not like super hard, but like if somebody comes into your house, you can kill him. That's what castle doctrine is. I'm pretty sure. I think it goes maybe even a bit further.
You kill a motherfucker that broke into your home?
Yep.
I would kill him.
Nathan said, but will you be?
Good.
What's wrong, Squeakers?
Butt cheeks.
You upset? Why?
Shoot that!
No, Marcus.
I have an old dollar. I'm cool, guys. I have a 1923 Canadian dollar. I bought it for $20. Shut up. I have it now. I'm cool. It's my lucky dollar.
Stop thinking about memes.
No.
No.
I am the meme. Let me tell you something. I am the meme.
Nathan said, alright, I'll get on and come to you.
Getting there, been running around all day.
Yeah, I guess. Running around, my cheeks are all sweaty.
At least I didn't need to go for a walk today after everything. Right. Excuse me.
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said invest in Bitcoin?
I'd say fuck you, God. I'll invest in
I was-
cryptocurrencies.
I was already dead. How can I invest in anything?
Yeah, it was a huge speculation bubble, and I was even at the time that it was climbing. I was like, yeah, no, it's a bubble, dude. It's gonna pop, and everyone's like, no, it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going. It's like, no, things never. That's not gonna happen. That's like $20,000.
Never gonna happen.
Cryptocurrency is just. I think people just they don't use it as a currency. They just invest in it. Like they're like, yeah, in order to make more money. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
well, who doesn't want to make more money?
Imagine if you took a loan out in Bitcoin when it was when it was climbing up, and you're like, oh shit, I can't pay the interest anymore because because it says I have a debt for 1 Bitcoin, but that's like $20,000 now. Thanks, Obama.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, I should probably,
no.
yeah, I have to go to sleep soon.
Why?
Because I have to get up for a lecture tomorrow.
When are you ever gonna get a break from school?
Never!
Imprisons you for life.
I'm going to keep going until I die. Just, yeah, but I'm gonna go to sleep. Just remember, echidnas have 4-headed penises. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, you nerd.
Wait.
Wait,
Thank you.
welcome back to the little bee. Just right there, right there. Right there, right there. Brown beef, my friend.
Give me a second here.
Oh, with your milky ash queen.
Bread. Yeah, buddy. Shit, that fucking paralysis did it. I'm so glad.
She's.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's your left now?
Your Facebook post. Evie wants to play Roblox.
Oh, I know Roblox beta. Give me the fucking butter. No. Give me the funny chicken.
What the fuck? They're posting this to General. Oh, hurry up. There you go. Oh, my door fucking failed. Doing backflips. No friend. Oops.
Oh, hi ho.
That's right, you can kiss my damn.
Now that where is beefy? They say that as a Oh, there's two Seriously, fuck
No. Yeah. What the fuck? Cop, have you been drinking? No, me, no. Cop, can you blow into this? Is that soup? Cop, it's too hot. Well, you're supposed to laugh, you beefhole. I'm just kidding. That's better.
There.
Yeah, it's better. I want ice cream. You just got crippled.
What? I want ice cream.
Local kid gets no candy, but he's malicious.
Oh!
Nostalgia critic to the Angry Birds movie.
Oh, jeez. I'll say what I say about a lot of dumb kids' movies. It's good for a kids' movie.
Yeah. Alright.
Huh?
I never actually seen like with the Angry Birds movie because well,
I've seen bits and pieces of it, like because you know how my dad used to watch dumb movies to help him fall asleep.
yeah.
Or still does, but like at one point he would keep replaying the Angry Birds movie.